Alright, we'll see how this goes. We'll see exactly what Indormi decide to field. So I am fielding the Ruby Wild aggro that we just played, and hopefully we'll get a good hand here. Very good chance I could get the wrong stuff. It looks like he may be running the ramp deck, which means I need to come in underneath him. So it's very, very possible for me to do. It might have been ramp v ramp here, but I'm going to continue this. Already off to a bad start. So we have to mull this. I mean, I have the one resource. If I had a dork, I might keep this, but I don't. Yeah, I can't keep this, so I'm going to go ahead and draw this again. Okay, much better, much better. We can definitely work with this. We've got the turn 2 Scout, which is really good for us, so we'll go ahead and keep this. It would have been nice to have a burn for his dork, but if he has a turn 1 dork. I am going second, is what it looks like. Maybe? No, maybe I'm going first. I'm going first, which is probably where I want to be at as the aggro deck anyways, so we're going to go ahead and make sure we're doing things properly. Take my time. Play my opening Howling Brave. That seems pretty good. Opening it up. He could be in another shard along with this, but it's very interesting that he decided to go with ramp, whereas I was playing the mono ramp for quite a while. I still feel like I'm okay versus the ramp matchup, even though I don't have fist anymore. As long as I'm fast enough, I can come underneath him. Especially after siding, I've got cards which will deal with the ramp pretty well. So, yes, we have to burn his dork here. Have to. So that's gotta happen. Gotta stifle his ramping. So this will give me... If I were to activate this guy, this will give me 2 resources, so that's not enough for me to play any card in my hands. This guy needs 2 threshold, which I don't have, so we'll just go ahead and swing in for 1. If we draw another Ruby on the next turn, we can actually activate our charge power to get that Blaze Elemental going, which would be nice. Next turn, most likely, it's going to be Nelebrin Scout. This Nelebrin Scout, where he's got the Spell Shield, which will be active because I've got the 2 wild shards up. Spell Shield means that he can't be targeted by my opponent. Not that my opponent has a lot of targeting anyways. So that's going to be somewhat helpful. If he has... No, he only has 2 shards now, so he needs to... Next turn he has Chlorophylla resources up. Okay, so we've got a Root Dancer. We're definitely playing that here because I don't think... Because he doesn't have anything... he doesn't have a lot of interactivity. If he was more of an interactive deck, I would play the Scout first. Actually... No, I will play the Scout first because it does more damage output overall versus him. Because if I draw a resource with the Root Dancer, I'd rather throw that on the Scout than on the Root Dancer. This is really good for me because if he plays something really, really big, hopefully I can get something big and out of range of his stuff, or at least even bodies with him. So I should get some damage in with Scout on the following turn, which would be good for me. It'd be nice to draw a resource here. He has his own Scout to answer my Scout. If I really kind of need to draw a resource here. I could go for the Scout trading here, actually. But I don't think that he would go for that. Burn's not going to do anything for me. So I'm going to see if he'll trade Scouts, but I don't think that he will. And then I'll play a Root Dancer. Yeah, let's see if he'll trade Scouts here. I don't think he will. I'm gonna swing in. I don't think he'll trade this Scout. I'm more the aggressive deck, so I feel like that's more of the better play for me anyways. Go ahead and activate this guy. Throw my Root Dancer out there on the second main phase. So, if he attacks in with mana open, I can't really block him with the Root Dancer, but if for some reason he plays something in his first main phase, okay, well he's going to Root Dancer and resource, so his Scout's a lot bigger than mine, so we're pretty much even up here, although I have the burn answer for his Root Dancer, so yeah. That's decent. At least I have an answer for his Root Dancer here. So that's going to help out quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. I also have the Wild Aura as well, which hopefully if I draw a resource, really kind of need to draw another Ruby resource would be good here. Not doing horrible though. Is he going to swing in? Is he not going to swing in? Is he going to stall out the game? Stalling the board state might actually be the better thing to do for him here. Of course he doesn't know I have burn. Because if he swings in, I'm open to swing in with all of my stuff on the following turn, so he might know that. He also knows that I'm in Ruby, so I have burn ready. He probably is thinking about the fact that I probably have some sort of burn for his thing there. Is he going to swing? I hope he does. He does not. Okay, so that seems like a pretty good play for him. So definitely got to kill his Root Dancer here before he gets any more resource pumping going on. Oh, there's another Root Dancer for me. Unfortunately, I can't play it this turn, and it's fine because it wouldn't really do anything anyways. So we're going to go ahead and burn his Root Dancer here. And then the board state's kind of stalled out, so we're going to pass the turn back to him. Because I can activate this for one resource, and one resource is not enough for me to play this other Root Dancer. I really need to draw another resource here. Really need it. So 4 cards in hand for him, 3 for me. Card advantage sort of to him, but I have board state advantage, so is decent. He's got 4 resources. He's kind of stalled. I don't know if he's got any 6-drops in this deck or not. It looks like he's mono wild right now, so he could have a Fist in the deck. Pretty good chances he has a Fist in the deck. He might be stalled. He might be sitting there with Fist in his hand right now and not have... he could easily play a Chlorophylla here. If he were to... Yeah, Chlorophylla, and then a following turn if he plays a Fist here, that's going to be bad news for me in this following turn because I haven't dealt enough damage to get ahead. Far enough ahead yet. So he still can't really attack where he's stalled bit. You know, the stalled board state really favors him more than it does me. That's unfortunate. So, so I feel like I really need to play the Howling Brave here so I can have a chance at playing this Wild Aura in the following turn. The Root Dancer again still doesn't do anything for me here. I can play it in this following turn anyways if I get a resource. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, nothing else to do here, so we're going to pass the turn and hopefully he doesn't have anything crazy like either Fist or a Battle Beetle here, but with 4 cards in hand, very good chances that he does have some sort of beefy creature. Even a, what's it called? Oh, what's that thing called? I always forget what it's called. I think I might have it written down in front of me too. That thing that it basically gets power and toughness equal to your shards. I just forgot. I'm a total brain fart on that one. But basically it gets power and toughness equal to his threshold. And so if he were to play that even, that would be a problem. So he's obviously looking at his cards. He's got 5 cards in hand. Lots of options for him for sure here. Hopefully if he doesn't play anything, I've got, nope, Fist. Fist comes down, and that's going to be huge problems. That could be the game for me because I have no good answer for Fist. I needed to be faster than that Fist, and I was not on this game. So that's looking pretty bad for me right here. So if he swings in with his Scout, I'll probably block with my Scout and Root Dancer. And yeah, I didn't think he would. So I have really no swings to make here. Another Wild Aura. So the best thing to do is, because this is a quick action, we'll play this at the end of his, on his end step, and we'll just pass turn. I'll take 7 in this following turn, play that in my end step, and then Scout's gonna start swinging away. That'd be the best thing to do here. Again, the Root Dancer doesn't do anything for me here because I don't have a resource to play. If I had a resource to play, I'd play the Root Dancer and then play the resource. So let's go ahead and just pass the turn back to him. Double Wild Aura on Scout's going to be decent for me, I think. Also, if he attacks him with his Scout, I've got Wild Aura to respond and block his Scout with my Scout, so that should be pretty decent here. In fact, I could get my Scout up to a level where he could actually block his Fist of Brigadon and stall the game out that way as well, because he has to attack every turn. getting that life back up at this point in the game is really bad for me. If he plays a second fist here, that would also be really bad for me, or any of the other 6 drops that that deck plays, realistically. So his fist has to attack. That's fine. I'll take 7 here. It has to attack every turn. Make sure that I don't skip his end step here. Second main phase. Has he got any plays? He's got 7. Another Chlorophylla. Okay, that's, you know, not the greatest. At this point in the game, he's got plenty of stuff. Honeycap. Huge, huge Honeycap. Now that's a problem. That's what I was thinking of. Honeycap. Honeycap is a huge problem. A 10-10 Honeycap is definitely something I have a hard time getting past with this deck. Second main phase still. End step. Go ahead and activate both of these. So with that Honeycap in play, that's probably going to be game for me because I can't really push my Scout past it. Yeah, I just didn't come out the gate fast enough at all. I stifled him like his first mana dork. Okay, well there's that Ruby Shard we wanted to see quite a while back. Alright, so we can play this Ruby Shard here. We can get this Scout a little bit bigger. I mean, yeah, that Honeycap's going to be it for me. I really can't deal with it. Oh, you know what? Play mistake there. Dang it. That's what happens when I start talking. I could have made him bigger. So big play mistake there. I should have played that Wild Root Dancer before I played that Shard, because then I could have gotten my Scout up a lot bigger. I don't see a reason, too much of a reason to play this Blaze Elemental here. Yeah, big play mistake there. That's a play mistake that might... Oh, that's huge. That's painful, that play mistake. Just going to be swinging for... I got to block something on the following turn, so I'll probably chump off his Honeycap with Howling Brave, takes 7, and then he can't really attack with his Scout right now, so just go ahead and pass the turn back here. If he chooses to attack with Honeycap, I'll just chump it off. Although if he has a Wild Aura, he's basically game, so... Yeah, so bad. That was pretty bad. I could have played my Emberspire Witch as well there, but I think I'd rather have something... Yeah, okay, so he's going to swing with a Honeycap. Very good chances he has some sort of... something for it. So we'll go ahead and block that there. 23 is a lot of life for me to have to deal with, so yeah, I figured. Alright. Good game. Okay, so game 1 didn't go very well for me at all. So we're going to go to sides now. I'm going to show you what I'm siding, or what my sideboard looks like before I start siding here. Okay, let's click this over to the...